Is this supposed to be your weekly update?
No.
Oh. Is this shop talk?
This is a SHOPALICIOUS.
Oh, Shopalicious. I'm sorry. The new version.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back. Another episode of SHOPALICIOUS, and as you saw in the last one with the good old Chamillionaire on, well, case is a little cracked right around there. Freaking sucks. So we're taking the whole engine apart. There's a gasket kit that I could technically get away with and just get rid of that rim without having to do all the work that I'm about to do to it. But I think the more solid choice would be to just machine the cases down, put like an actual insert in there, and that would be more of a permanent fix, because there's no telling how long those gaskets will be in production. So I would just rather have that. So the whole engine's going to come out. But for now, got a nice little flip bike. Yeah, man. Got me a nice little flip bike. Follow me on social media. Right there. You already know that I bought that. 96 Y Glide, and well, to be quite honest, I was going to take the engine out of it because the powder coat looks brand spanking new on the powertrain, and a couple little extra things I was going to take off of it, but it's just too clean. It is absolutely way too clean to be tearing it down, so I'm just going to take a couple accessories off of it, and I already forgot what it's called. I can't think. Caffeine has run out. I'll have to ask Trip. I'll show you real quick. It's a ignition system. There we go. That. So that was in the Dyna, which I was eventually gonna buy for the FXR. So that was a nice surprise. I'm gonna put the stock one that was in the FXR back in the Dyna, get it running. Take some of the the timing cover, the primary cover, and there's one more. Oh, I already took the air cleaner cover off of it, and I'm pretty stoked because all those go with my bike, and I'm very excited about that. As far as I can tell, that's it. Now we're gonna have to get everything going on that Dyna so I can sell it, get more money, and well, let's get to it. I'm gonna try and add length to the cam sensor wherever I put that. No, oh, there it is. So I need to make this a little longer because, like on an FXR, it starts here, goes through here, and then connects somewhere down there, and then that connection goes to this right here. On a Dyna, I'll just show you the FXR. If it was on the Dyna, it goes here, there, under, and onto the other side where the cover is, where all that shenanigans go. I can't think of the names right now. I don't know why. Just out of it. So we're gonna do all of that today. Probably start taking down the motor on the FXR, and yeah, it has to happen. So, and I gotta get the engine powder coated, so it'll be nice and black. Ooh, nice little gift from Trip. I don't know where he put that, but a twin cam 5-speed transmission. And it should bolt straight on, I think, if you ask him. But that would be pretty awesome to have the more updated 5-speed transmission on the FXR. So, yeah, let's get to it. So we're pretty close to taking the whole engine out. All we need to do is take this off. That's gonna come out after we pull it out, and the 2 bolts that go back here that attaches it to the transmission. So pretty dang close, and then we'll just have a frame with a transmission in it. So yeah. Oh, so one thing I forgot to say is I also have to remove the stator right here, and check out this wiring that I'm gonna have to fix. So yeah, long road ahead. After you take that engine out, split the cases, sent that 1/2 to get replaced, and then out to powder coat. The engine will be nice and black, and we're gonna start assembling. But we're probably a couple weeks away from that, unfortunately. So, anyways, let's get to it. Yep, slightly heavy. Welcome to another episode of Pucker City, where your friend Lugnuts.Guapo is going to try to press some flywheels out of a case without breaking anything. Oh, jeez, I don't like my chances.
I'm not taking any bets on that. It's only taking him 3 days to get down to this point. So.
All right, in my defense, I had actual work to do, but actual work to do. So there's all the mess around. Actual work. It's that slow time of the year, man.
Let me go take some pictures. That's my actual work.
My actual work. That's the boring part of my work.
That's the part that you get paid for.
Yeah. Which, when there's no motorcycles to take pictures of, means that I really don't have much to do other than social media stuff, which already kind of did that.
That's when the shenanigans start happening.
That's when the shenanigans start happening.
Run out of work. It's time for some shenanigans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So, here's the case in question, and the flywheels are about to be pressed out by yours truly. I do not trust myself, but I have little faith in myself. But I don't trust myself. So let's get this thing set up. I think he just put a fuel pump in that thing, and he's excited that it worked.
There you go, sir.
That was quick.
I just smacked it on the inside with a dead blow. Just wash it all out good before you take it to machinist.
So you need new bearings?
Yeah, you need to do new bearings. You put a heavy side load on when you press them out. It's just safer to put new ones in there. We'll worry about doing all that when it comes back. Yeah, and just try to clean it as good as you can so that Buzz doesn't have to deal with all that junk when he goes to cut it. Right. Then we'll have to wash it really good again when we get back from him to get all the chips and stuff off. Alright, cool.
Alright, so that's all that I did yesterday was stripping the whole thing down, and that's what it looks like now. So Yeah, she's all stripped down. The only thing that is gonna change even more, or what we're gonna do to it even after this, is that trap door for the transmission is gonna come out. We're putting a twin cam 5-speed on it. So we'll need a new starter and some other things. Clutch hub, I think, as well. The ignition module, this right here, is gonna go along with the other piece I already forgot what it's called. And it's gonna go on this nice, very clean Y-Glide that I bought recently because it had a couple of things that I wanted out of it, and I'm gonna ride it. I want to ride it for a while, and then so it comes with a Mikuni and some other really cool stuff. Screaming Eagle coil. It runs like a top. I mean, it looks brand new. I mean, look at this thing. It looks brand spanking new. Of course, it has a little blemish here and there, but it looks. I mean, it looks brand new. The powder coat on the motor looks brand new. I mean, the whole bike is clean. So honestly, kind of thought about just keeping that one and selling this, but it's kind of too late to try and sell this as this. Or I guess I could sell it or whatever. But it's an FXR, so I don't want to sell my FXR. So we're gonna sell that Dyna here eventually. But it had some parts like the ignition system that I wanted out of it. It's a Dynatech that I want to put in the FXR, and I was looking at buying one, and happily my purchase came with one. So yeah, that's that. So if you like this video, click that like button, subscribe, and until I see you next time. Until I see you next time, get on your Harley, on 2 wheels, and get some wind therapy. Later.